Hello, welcome to my intermission episode of More Than a Pundit. You may ask, why the point of this episode? Why am I having this episode? Well, this shall be the space between of the two episodes that I have been creating based on can capitalism save special education? Okay. Now, first of all, do you know my politics? Do you know them? Do you know my politics? There have been times where I have said that I'm a conservative, but do you know if I like Black Lives Matter or not? Do I like Marxism? Do I like socialism? Do I like communism? Am I a postmodernist? You don't know. You don't know. Okay. You don't know what they are. My politics, my ideological identity, am I conservative, liberal, moderate? You don't know. Okay. Now, starting off, my shows are nice to watch. Okay. I like to think at least they're nice to watch. I like to think they're nice to watch. That may have came off as kind of boastful. My shows are nice to watch. Well, that could be a positive affirmation. A positive affirmation. In that case, I want to be boastful. I can name for you a number of podcasts that have greatly influenced me. As a matter of fact, I'll name you the top three. Okay? Let's do a countdown for the sake of this episode. Let's get to the 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Number 3. What's my third favorite podcast? Okay? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not going to do that in this episode. I'm just kidding. I will not do that in this episode. I am no longer affiliated with affiliate marketing. So maybe I'll just stop mentioning other people so heavily. But let's think about it though. They're nice to watch. And my podcast is never edited. That's an NEVER, never edited. You may ask why. Well, for one, if I edit it, then I can't pull up a YouTube video on my phone right here. I can't pull it up if it's edited. Well, if it was edited, though, it would be a harder time for you to look it up. I'd have to cite it at the end. So instead, I look it up, and that way you can see in the search engine on the YouTube, and it's pretty obvious where I got it from if I don't edit it in. And I instead just take my phone and I show it to you manually. Okay? Now, do you want to help me with this? Do you want to help me? I'll tell you some things you can do. And I kind of feel uncomfortable asking you for help. But I'm telling you how you could. So I can't think of a more appropriate thing than what I'm doing right now. How you could help me. Okay. First of all, you could like my YouTube videos and Instagram TV videos. You could like them. You could follow me more. You could watch my videos. You could also tell people about me. You could. Good. So I thought I would bring you an example of a guy who is very unknown, kind of like me right now. I find myself fortunate though. So I'll tell you the videos in which I've heard people say it, and I will show it up to you. I will show it to you, okay? We shall see the videos. Okay, the videos that I could cite are Arthur Laffer, that's right, the Laffer curve, Arthur Laffer, the Laffer curve, Arthur Laffer. Okay, on valuetainment, you can see the video right there. See the video, you see it? You saw the video. Okay, now is Arthur Laffer the person who is shy though? No. That would be a very considerable misunderstanding if I was to talk about him. Okay, in that sense. Dennis Prager valuetainment. Dennis Prager. Okay. That's PragerU, Dennis Prager. PragerU, Dennis Prager. Okay, you know who he is now? This guy. Right below him is Ben Shapiro, but it's not about Ben Shapiro right now. You know, he's also mentioned the guy. He's also mentioned the guy who I'm about to talk about. And the guy who I'm going to talk about right now is Thomas Sowell. There you see him. As you can probably imagine, he's not the guy wearing the hoodie. He's this guy, the guy wearing the glasses. Okay, you see him? You know who he is? Thomas Sowell. Okay, that's actually his YouTube page, Thomas Sowell. Okay, what about him? He is actually, doesn't get a lot of attention. And I'll name you 2 reasons why. I'll tell you why each person has said why he does not make a lot of attention. The 2 examples are Arthur Laffer and Dennis Prager. Let's do Dennis Prager first. Dennis Prager valuetainment. In this episode, this hour and 3 minutes and 55 seconds episode, what Dennis Prager tells Patrick Bet-David are a number of things. One controversial part is when he says there is no wisdom on the left, Dennis Prager. Now, am I on the left? You don't know. But Dennis Prager has said there is no wisdom on the left. Okay? As for the next part, what did he say about Thomas Sowell? He said Thomas Sowell, if he had been on the left, the left is in there, he would have been the most well-known black voice. Well, he would have been a lot. I don't know exactly what he said, but he said that if Thomas Sowell had been on the left, he would have been much more well-known. Dennis Prager has said he envied anyone who was debating Thomas Sowell. He didn't envy, definitely not envy. He didn't envy anyone who was debating Thomas Sowell. He pitied them. Pity. He felt sorry for anyone. He felt sorry for them. Yeah. As for the next part of this, we shall get to part where Patrick Bet-David interviews Arthur Laffer. Okay? Arthur Laffer. In this one, you see Arthur Laffer right there. It is 54 minutes, 4 seconds. Valuetainment. I'm sure you see that. Okay, in the episode where he interviews Arthur Laffer says that Thomas Sowell is just really shy, and that's why he doesn't get a lot of attention, Thomas Sowell. He's shy. He does not like the cameras or the attention. He doesn't. Okay. And I'm not sure if Thomas Sowell would like all that attention, trying to see who's better, because I'm not trying to see which description was better, because Thomas Sowell, he seems very humble. Now, I'm not going to say right now whether or not I like Black Lives Matter or Marxism or communism or socialism or capitalism or whatever my ideological affiliation is, or political affiliation or ideological identity or political affiliation. What you can tell, one thing is that he used to be a Marxist, Thomas Sowell. He says in an interview, Thomas Sowell, on Uncommon Knowledge, I believe, Marxism, yeah. I believe he says on his own YouTube channel or perhaps Uncommon Knowledge. He was from Marxism to capitalism. He used to be a Marxist. Yeah. In his mind, but then that changed in his mind, when he started working for the government as an economic analyst. They did some analysis that would have ended a lot of the jobs of his colleagues, and they called them out for it, and they didn't want him to do that. So that's what happened inside the mind of Thomas Sowell, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So that's humility for you. And I am, of course, not as well known as him, but hopefully if you people want to watch one of my videos, that would be nice. And I perhaps could at one point become well known. And my political views, as in this episode, have remained secret. I've been objective, and we will get to the other episode. Perhaps we'll have 3 episodes of the episode series. How can capitalism fix special education? Now with a question mark at the end.